Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Let's hop right back into the swing of things. We are out in the middle of fucking nowhere this time, like below Redding to the south. North of Sacramento. There's not a whole lot up here, except this one little job market, so I think I might check what they offering real quick. On the things we need to do in here, we need to take a nap, get gas, definitely need to repair, because last episode went poorly for sure. We have 18% damage. That is unacceptable. It's just disappointing. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I just took 2% more damage from random ass light poles in here. Am I mad about it? A little. Am I gonna scream and cry? No, because that's just part of being a normal human being. What do we got? Oh, that sounds kind of fun. We may not make a whole lot of money from it. For the distance it is, it really isn't providing. But I think I might go for it. It'll be a little bit of a distance to take some shit. Let's back our ass up. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, we're speeding up. I don't understand why we can go so fast backwards. You know, I think the problem with this truck is once you get high speeds, for some reason, the wheels just don't want to turn to allow you to turn with it. It's very confusing. Like, look at this. This is the most I can turn while going fast, and then I have to slow down and turn even more. I don't get it. It's very confusing. I'm really looking forward to maybe getting the next truck. While this is, of course, a step up from what we had, it's, maybe it's not the best we can be, of course. Isn't that just life? There's always something better waiting around the corner. You'll never get your fucking hands on it. Because it's mine. It's all mine. Oh yeah, repping some cargo. Everybody's gonna know what's up from Bushnell Farms. I wonder what that's a parody of. I honestly don't know. It looks like we're gonna be able to explore this area that we never get to explore, so that should be fun. And then maybe we can stop off in this quick rest area. We're gonna have to get repaired at some point, and I don't want to do it in Sacramento because that place is a pain in the dick. Penis. I don't know where to get repaired. I just, because Sacramento, you got the exit and entrance ramps here that are quite a pain in the poopy butt stuff. Alright, I have a plan though. I have a plan. We're gonna see this plan come to action. What the plan is, you may ask? We are gonna get repaired in San Francisco, but I'm gonna get off the highway. Woo, excuse me, I am all over the place with the map. I'm gonna get off the highway here and come in from the way we haven't come into Sacramento. Maybe it'll make life a little bit easier on us. Woo! All right, and we back to driving. We back to driving. How's your week doing? It's coming to an end. Happy weekend, everybody. You know, it's just a party. I hope everybody had a good one, and nothing went too terribly wrong. That's always important. I hope nobody lost a loved one, of course. That's really my first intuition. Alright. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna drive. You know, last episode I talked about how I should really just go back to driving slower so we stop getting as many speeding tickets as we have been, so we are maybe a little more careful. But, I don't, you know what? I'm gonna stick to my advice. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower. And I'm gonna try my best to obey by the law. I'm a law-abiding citizen, not the movie starring who knows. I never saw that movie. Didn't it come out in like 2006 though? It's a long time ago, and sort of. It's like a decade. Alright. Oh shit, thanks for turning green, man. It's not like anybody's over here anyway. This place is fucking empty. Woo! Alright, we're not gonna get cargo from there. Yo, what's up with that flock of bees? Is that the crow thing again? The crow swarm? Welcome to the swarm. Man, this is the first time I've gotten up close to look at that shit. What the fuck is that supposed to even be? It's just like these weird black balls spinning through the air. In the same pattern, really. I don't... What are they supposed to represent? The only thing I can think of is some kind of animal. Because I can't imagine, like, there's just, like, a black flower floating through the wind. That'd be weird. Especially in California. I don't know, it could be fucking fire. Maybe God, there's a fucking wildfire over there. Nobody's gonna come put that out because there's no water. Ugh. Woo! Still hasn't rained yet. So hyped. Nice tractor. Maybe you should go park it. Whoa. Freaky 2 tractors. Same area. They're fucking... They're mirrored. They're brothers. One's on one side of the fence, the other's on the other. They're separated. Not by clan boundaries as such a Romeo and Juliet tragic love story, but by physical boundaries as in a fence, and they're also tractors, so they're not sentient. That makes life a little hard, doesn't it? When they're not sentient beings that can communicate feelings of love. What is this? Les Mis? No. Oh my god, so many tractors. Can have a fucking tractor family. There's more tractors in this game than there is fucking Farming Simulator. Which I don't even understand how it's possible. It's Farming Simulator. You'd think there'd be more tractors. There's just so many tractors. Has Farming Simulator 16 come out yet? I played a little bit of Farming Simulator 15. What started out as a joke with friends just became a little bit of me doing some farming, trying to make some money, just to see what that game had to offer. But my god, it's more boring than this game. This game has stuff to do. That game has waiting for crops to grow and logging. And logging is not what I would call easy. Because it's like trying to play Surgeon Simulator with timber. It just doesn't work out. Especially, yeah, I bought one of those weird like specialized vehicles that like have the saw on it to cut the tree, and then you can like cut off the branches once you pick it up. Then you gotta like shear off all the leaves and shit. You gotta cut it into smaller chunks, and then you gotta throw it on the back of a tractor trailer, like the thing with the rear, like the cargo, the base, the bed of a whatever the hell you want to call it anyway. And then you gotta move it, and then it's gonna fall out, so you're inevitably gonna have to pick back up the log, and it's really just a nightmare. It's just a tough life in that game to be able to do things. And then occasionally you have like a field of wheat grow, and then all you do is drive back and forth up and down like this is some sort of fucking green on a golf course that you need to mow. It's just a silly thing. Alright, let's fill up on gas. Let's take a nap. Let's do all that good stuff we're used to. Do we need to take a nap? How much time is... Holy shit, we've still got 27 hours. Woo! And we're expected to get there in a day. We have a day to get this done. That's madness right there. That's not the Far Cry definition of madness. No, it's my definition of madness. Is... Like, oh my god, you're mad. What do you mean he has to deliver cargo in an hour across the state? That's madness right there. I'm so sorry, Mr. RV. I hope you don't mind me coming in the wrong way here. You know, what if you had to get gas and take a nap in this area? There's really no winning because it's two separate entities. I see nobody wants me to be able to sleep and be a safe driver, of course. Why would they? It's like this game doesn't practice safe driving. Excuse me. No? Not here either? Alright, alright. Maybe we have to... I didn't even touch him. Maybe we have to go over here somewhere? Somewhere? Somewhere. I really wish this was more obvious, man. This is a bunch of bullshit. Oh! We found it. That one random area that doesn't make sense. I'm also taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes, arguably. So, you know, there's that. Alright, let's continue on our way into the night. It is becoming the evening. Guten Abend, everyone. Jawohl. Okay, so we remember our plan of getting off here on the right, merging onto the other highway, and then we're gonna hit a bus, as predicted, of course. I'm surprised we haven't taken any damage on the trailer. I am actually a little bit surprised. Do I feel proud of myself for that? I don't know. Can you be proud that you don't do something so shit, such as crash? I haven't had an accident in so many years. Oh my god, I'm so good. Can you really be rewarded for that? I have. You haven't gotten an F in school in a few years. Congratulations, son. That's 13. Have a red Corvette. I don't know. That was a weird fringe example that would probably never happen. It's not like the 13-year-old could do anything with a Corvette anyway. Like, can't drive it. You could show it off and get all the ladies, I suppose. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Dudes, of course, if he wants ladies or men, that is, of course, his prerogative. I ain't here to judge. Alright, let's just hop off on this interstate and drive around some more. Trucks, trucks, trucks. And country music. What a great combination. Oh, beautiful sunset, beautiful water, beautiful barge. Oh my god, so many barges. 3 barges came marching in. Anyway. I've got a thing for tugboats. Now, that may sound incredibly weird, but I just like tugboats, man. They hook a homie up. They're the fucking tow trucks of the sea, except they're probably used more often than a tow truck. They're really there when shit goes wrong, and it's like, oh, tugboats. You don't get enough respect in boat loving enthusiasts. I don't know about boat enthusiasts. I don't know any boat enthusiasts. Cargo ships, absolutely beautiful. They transport cargo around the world. They do an excellent job, and just what a great duty to fulfill. Yeah, I don't know, military battleships. Sure, you're there too. You're needed in Navy situations. I don't know. Maybe you get a pirate ship. Those are a little outdated unless you're Somalian. But then it seems like you just use a fucking motorboat. Anyway, what other kind of submarines? Are they counted as ships? I'm not gonna get into the logistical questions of whether a submarine is a boat. I assume it is in some senses because it's a boat. Anyway, but tugboats, man, they're bringing everything together. They're your lifeline if you ever get in trouble. Oh, tugboats, my hat goes off to you. Poor little tugboat. Okay, so we're gonna run the red light on the sidewalk because that's the way I do. And we're gonna pull into the repair station because that's also how I do. Yes, how I do is in fact getting 20% damage on my cab and just being so desperate to be able to drive normally that I go to a repair station. You got me there. That's how I do. How much expensive is this? $5 grand. Woo! Right down the toilet. We're down to 85 grand, man. Oh yeah, I just have not been able to make the money back. I'm not making my cash. I'm not making that paper. A lot of people are out here for the paper. I seem to be doing it for the paper. You know, I gotta provide for my fam. And I just am incapable of doing that currently in my situation. It is. Whoa! I just got out of the service station. Nobody scuff up my paint job, okay? Oh, this is awkward. Alright, I'm running this red light. Don't you run the red light too. Only so many people can run the red light. Fuck you. Apparently I ran the red light even though I'm turning right, and I don't get it. Was it because I was in the wrong lane to do so? Maybe. I don't fucking know. Did I not stop long enough? Somebody can come fight me about that. Let's just follow Mr. Tube Truck. I really just love the spyglasses. That's how spyglasses work, right? You just get any sort of tube. You don't need any sort of magnification. You just look through it. I've been a kid. I know what's up. Motor City. Isn't Motor City the nickname for Detroit? I thought it was something like that. Automobile City? I don't know much about Detroit. Besides that it's not the greatest city of all time. Heard it was getting better though. It's not. It's probably gotten better. I think they've tried their best to solve the problem, the numerous and exasperated problems of Detroit. Just abandoned, really. Whoa, okay, let's get up on this entry ramp, even though it's where I get stuck a lot. Oh, and all these people are deciding not to merge onto the highway too. I see. Good luck, bus. I feel ya. It's tough out here. Whoa, we're wiggling through. Okay, we did it. We all wiggled through. I wiggle, you wiggle, and we're the Wiggles with their hit song Fruit Salad. Fruit salad, Yummy, yummy. You know that old song and dance. You join in anytime you want. Fruit salad. I don't know any other words besides that because I saw it on the TV when I was like flipping through random channels at one point in my life. I don't even remember how old that shit is. And then I never went back again. I was like, this is the weirdest song I've ever seen in my life. What? Fruit salad? Yummy, yummy. I'm not gonna argue. I've honestly never had a fruit salad. What the hell does a fruit salad consist of? I'm not gonna get talking about like what a fruit salad is compared to like any other salad. I don't know. I'm not gonna hate on anybody who's into fruit salad. I just never had the option, really. Like, when the hell am I gonna find a fruit salad? I've never seen it on a menu at a restaurant. I've never even thought about making one. Like, I could probably just have fruit and vegetables. There's no need for a salad. That's just beyond the point of just useless stuff. Whatever happened to V8, the vegetable and fruit drink? You know, that I saw a lot of commercials for those back a few years ago, when it's like, oh yeah, get all your daily doses of fruit and vegetables in a disgusting cup full of just weird fruits and vegetables that probably didn't taste good. I never tried it. I prefer eating my fruits and vegetables like a normal human being. I'm not trying to hate on anybody who was into that, but I haven't seen any ads for it in a long time. I wonder if it fell off or something. Just because it was so fucking weird. It was, those ads were everywhere. Like, all the time. Maybe it just got some weird ads. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things in business practices. I don't know how some stuff manages to stay around and some stuff manages to just be that in the brief spotlight. Is Snuggies still around? I don't know. But that's that famous infomercial product, if you don't know about it, that it's a blanket, but you wear it, and it has sleeves. Whoa, revolutionary. I've heard from some people that it's very comfortable. You know, it gets a shit reputation just because of how silly the idea sounds. But I've heard it's soft. You know, if you want to talk on the phone, you talk on the phone while you're in a blanket. Oh my god, the epitome of warmth and comfort right there. Or you could just, like, put on a sweater. That's my theory. Like, why do I need a fucking blanket? Either I use the blanket like a blanket, or I put on a sweater and some, I don't know, maybe some long johns if I'm going out into, like, negative 20-degree weather. And you never go wrong with long underwear. Woolen socks, too? Oh my god. A nice heavy coat. Some nice heavy pants that block the wind, too. Those are always useful. Hat, gloves, of course. You don't want to get frostbite on your ears or your fingers or anything like that. Just gotta stay warm. I got in from Snuggies to winter survival tactics. I'm a little confused. You know, I was reading an article at some point about how many people die from shoveling snow. It's usually older folks, of course, and then they just strain themselves so hard. It's cold, so their heart isn't in the perfect condition. It's, I forget the biology behind it, but then like they're shoveling too. They're shoveling. It's just a lot of stress and there's a lot of strain, and they just like have a fucking heart attack shoveling snow. It's like, wow, that's a lot of people who die from shoveling snow. I gotta hook it up to the dude down the street who, whenever it snows, he moved in maybe like a year or two ago, but he just pulls out the fucking snow blower and just does everyone's front sidewalk. I'm like, what a homie. What a thug. It only takes him like 10 minutes because it's a snow blower, as long as it stops snowing at that point. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll just shovel up the rest of the driveway. Thanks, man. What up with you? How you doing? And I'm like, hey, what a neighbor. Neighbors gotta be friends with other neighbors. That's the only way to get along. In the neighborhood. The neighborhood. Octopus in the neighborhood? No. There is no octopus in this neighborhood, except me, of course. As you may notice by my YouTube profile picture. Anywho. I am not in some sort of otherkin. I'm not into that. That's odd to me. Such is life. We've got 350 miles to go. Oh, we're having a good time. I'm just cruise controlling it all the way down to San Diego. Oh, beautiful. We're back down to the wind turbines. Got all this space available. Room for activities, of course, in the words of, I forget his name, the Step Brothers movie with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly? I think that's his name. He's a pretty good actor. He's been in some serious roles as well. Let's talk about whatever his name is. That movie was about a school shooting. Yeah. Let's talk about, and then insert name of the title here. I just don't remember his name. Some kid. But yeah, he's been in some serious stuff too. I'm glad, you know, when people get typecasted as actors, it gets a little disappointing. You got such some strong actors that just get put into roles that that's just what they've been seen as by the audience. Now that's what they're stuck as. You know, you get your like weird British people that, you know, just have to be British. You get people that look and sound maybe a little awkward, like they wouldn't fit in some social situations, even though they're perfectly accustomed human beings. And they just get typecasted as like these weird rat people that that just don't get along and talk to themselves. And I feel bad for that guy. That guy. There's always that guy. Ooh, do. Oh yeah, scratch right there. Ooh. All right. Still 300 miles to go. You know, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're making progress. Hey, police officer, thanks for cutting in front of me only to go to the gas station. You fuckboy. God. Is there a fence in between us? Huh, that was weird. How many police are out here, man? There's more fucking police in this game than in actually LA. I highly doubt that. I'm sure the LA police force has some strong numbers. Is it useful? I'm not gonna get into that debate or anything. Anybody remember the classic film starring Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop, and its 2 sequels? I think they're classic movies. They're quite funny. Eddie Murphy's a funny man, especially in his 80s acting career. You know, he's got stuff like Coming to America. All right, let's go. Good way station progress. He's got Coming to America. He's got Beverly Hills Cop. He's got some others that I'm forgetting at the current moment in time, but I've seen. Damn, I'm really bad at that. I just get it in my head and like who I'm talking about, and then it's just gone. Just can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. Always on the tip of my tongue. Excuse me. All right. It's getting late. Hey, another police car. Jesus Christ, man. And 55. Back to cruising. Oh yeah, crack those knuckles, baby. Do it. Oh yeah, one more. There we go. I love popping my joints, cracking my knuckles, whatever. I'm so glad that the whole arthritis thing was disproven. There's no evidence for that, but my mother certainly tried to scare me like, oh, it's bad for you. I'm like, I'm gonna do it anyway because it feels absolutely amazing. I can't live without it now. I'm addicted. It's an addiction. It's a problem. Oh, I accidentally hit S, so we ended out of cruise control. So let's get back some speed with the W key so I can keep up with my pace. My pacing, we're just going a little constant. It's fairly equal. We aren't going 85. We aren't breaking the speed limit. We're not breaking the law. This is a safe zone where everybody can just be happy together. Maybe we should just start driving the minimum. Everybody just go 40, alright? That's the way we do it. And of course you get in the right-hand lane, of course. You don't want to be that motherfucker who's going slow in the left-hand lane. It's just what a jerk. Just move over to the right, man. You've got all this. There's nobody else over there. You can merge. It's fine. The left-hand lane, man, that's just what we are. Sometimes I do that. Like maybe somebody's in the right-hand lane is going like a little bit below the speed limit, so I just go to the left and pass them. But then there's that motherfucker who comes out like 15 miles an hour above the speed limit. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pass this guy real quick just to get out of this guy's way, because that man is speeding down the highway. He is there, and he needs to get somewhere or something. I don't know. This maybe not applies in like. Is it? Oh my god! Now I've forgotten the name of a state. Don't talk to me. Let me open up my phone here, because this is embarrassing. This is honestly fairly embarrassing. I've forgotten the name of an entire state. That's how far my brain has gone downhill. Is it Nebraska? Is it Nebraska? No, it's Montana. I'm a dingle dongle. I don't know why I was thinking Nebraska. Montana, the big state up north, around Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, that area. Canada's the other border. Anyway, there's nothing there. If anybody's ever driven through it, you know there's nothing there. It's flat. There's some fields. There's about no landmarks or hills, and that's life in Montana. It's got a fairly small population as well, so I don't remember. I don't know if this is true. I'd look up the laws, but you know there's speed limits because there's mandatory like national highway speed limits, and they require you to ticket you. But I heard that like they give you a lesson ticket in Montana because they know that there's nobody driving there. There's no reason not to speed. Like, if you gotta get across that state, it's gonna take you a few hours. It's gonna take you even more than that, like, maybe even, like close to, like, 15 hours if you're driving the speed limit or something to get across Montana. Oh, man. From east to west, of course. So, you really, like, you gotta speed through that shit. There's nothing there. There's nothing you want to be there for. Unless, of course, you live there. I'm sure there's fantastic people. It is a lovely state, I'm sure. You know, I've always been scared in my entire life of tornadoes. I'm gonna put it like that. Tornadoes, they kind of freak me out, man. God, the weather, Mother Nature's a single woman too. They ain't fucking around, okay? Now, I do live at the edge of Tornado Alley up in Minnesota, and we do get the occasional tornado in summer, maybe one or two. A few touchdowns. There's a few disasters, of course. A lot of a couple years ago, 3, 4, 5, a number of years ago. Like what? Northern Minneapolis just got fucking wrecked by a tornado. It was sad, of course. But man, like I can't imagine living in Oklahoma and dealing with tornadoes every summer. That shit freaks me out. Was it the movie Twister that's to blame? God, I hope not. But my brother did see that movie when he was younger, and so I, of course, saw it with him a little bit. It was, I was a little scared. Was it because, I look back at it now, and, like, that movie is total dog shit. But, like, there's the opening scene where everybody's cowering in the, tornado shelter, the young girl, and the parents in the farm. The dad gets sucked away by the tornado. And it's like, holy shit, man, tornadoes are fucking crazy. There's no hiding from them, and they fucking roar according to that movie. I don't feel that part. I don't think tornadoes roar. But man, I don't want to fuck with a tornado. I can't 1v1 a tornado. Tornadoes are gonna fuck me up. That's just what I'm saying. Like, and other natural disasters, just natural disasters in general, are pretty scary. Is it all these disaster movies that I saw? Maybe a little bit. I saw a few, like The Day After Tomorrow. I believe that's the one where everything gets fucking flooded to shit in New York. And, you know, like, tidal waves come in and just, like, flood everything. Everybody dead. Everybody dead, alright? You know, earthquakes. I'm glad I've never been through an earthquake. It sounds like it'd be a little scary. California represent with all the earthquakes they have. What's that movie? It's some, like, mid-2000s film about there's like some super fucking earthquake, and so the team of scientists have to go straight to the middle of the fucking earth to do something with the earth's core, and it just is weird. I don't know, all those movies seem to make Earth out to be some scary motherfucker, and it's like, it's just a goddamn science. It's not like the Earth is malicious in trying to kill the protagonists of these movies when they dive to the core. I don't remember the logistics of how that would be possible, but I don't think it is. That'd be weird. You know, volcanoes are probably the least scary thing, man. They're just sort of there. Of course, there's a lot of disasters around volcanoes. You know, there's like St. Helens in like Washington or whatever. That was fairly recently and close to home, so it's a little scary. Volcanoes don't fuck about either. But at least they're somewhat predictable now, and they're just kind of there. They don't, you know they're there. You know it's a possibility. But like tornadoes, man, they show up the fuck out of nowhere. You get some water spouts in the ocean, those can be kind of cool, but they're also pretty creepy. Tornadoes ruin fucking days. You know, like, oh yeah, sure guys, let's go play a round of golf. And like, surprise, there's a tornado. Now what, motherfucker? And it's like, oh shit, man, now I'm scared. Tornadoes, they're coming to get you. It's a conspiracy now. Tornadoes are created by the government and NASA to deter outdoor activities and disguise the launch of satellites over states where tornadoes happen. Does that make any sense? I don't think so, but by God, that's a weird one, isn't it? That is not an actual conspiracy theory that I know of, but now it is, I hope. If I could create one thing in my life, even if it's a conspiracy theory, I'd be pretty proud. Just one thing in popular culture, that'd be pretty funny. If I could convince the world that tornadoes are out to get us, oh baby. Ooh. In terms of some other natural disasters, you know, you get tsunamis, man, that shit's fucked up. Oof. Okay. Okay. And go. Oh, water's just not. Mother Nature. A single woman too. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Amen. Tall, dark, smiling. Some. I don't remember that song. That classic song. By some group. I don't remember, man. When did that song come out? I don't even know. Because it just gets used over and over and over again. It's one of those songs that just works in situations. It's maybe not a well-liked song because of its musical prowess. You know, like, I don't think people go like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm sure I see the artistic value of It's Raining Men." No, I think it's just like you get a point across with It's Raining Men. You maybe make a silly like analogy, and it just works in your song. It's pretty obvious. That guy right there is an asshole. He saw me coming. It was a green light. He turned into it anyway. You know, what brings to mind that song is I think is that a plane outside? Yeah, okay, that's a plane outside. What you doing out this late? God damn, it's like midnight. Anyway, you got Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Anybody remember that classic animated film that I saw once? Wasn't a huge fan of it. I thought it was cute, I guess, but man, I don't remember shit about it other than it rained pasta. And by God, if that happened, I would probably be pretty happy. Big pasta, no. Big meatballs, no. If it just did a light pasta drizzle, that sounds really weird. That'd be pretty cool, though. Yeah, he saw me run that red light. Okay, okay, we avoided hitting him. You know, if I came out one morning and saw the trees were covered in fucking linguine or some shit, man, I'd be pretty happy. I wouldn't eat it probably, because first of all, maybe I don't think if it rained pasta, it would be all that sanitary. Can these people stop turning into me, please? You know, maybe it's sort of like acid rain or something, and it's just acid pasta rain. I don't want that. It's raining cats and dogs, mass hysteria. Ooh, okay. Oh, no. We're just turning like a normal person. Aye, that felt good. You know, I heard so much about acid rain when I was a kid. That made me fucking terrified out of anything. I was like, oh shit, man, the acid rain's gonna come get us. I've never heard of that happening, actually, in the United States at least. They were like, acid rain's a big fucking problem, and it's gonna be even worse. And I'm like, oh shit, man, I don't want to wake up one morning and find a fucking hole in my roof. That'd be crazy. Imagine that. You can't blame the rain, man, but I think that might have been solved at some point, or mostly solved. And you know what? That's good on you, science, for coming up with a solution to some scary ass nature problem. Now deal with all the other scary ass nature problems, and you got yourself a job. All right, we're almost there. We're coming up. 0 miles to go. Oh man, I don't even understand how distance works in this fucking map shit either. It's like the cities aren't as shrunk as the highways, which, you know, I guess makes some sense. You don't want to be spending 10 million hours on the highway and 2 minutes in each city, because the cities really aren't that big in most scenarios. San Diego's pretty big, though. Look at this. Look, we went all the way from one end to the other. And sometime we have to go this way to El Centro. That'd be a lot of fun. You know what else would be a lot of fun? If eventually they put out Arizona for this game. Man, I'm looking forward to that still. Time after time. Time after time. It's, I believe that's Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper. Lauper. Mike Lowry. No. Anyway, let's finish this one up. Delivering to Eddie's, who's constantly on sale. Did that man just... What is he doing? Did he just pull on... What is he doing? Is he stress testing the door picture? It's not even a real door. It's clearly pictures posted onto a door. We got an excellent. I can't believe it. We didn't hit shit with our trailer, thankfully. That one went really well. We took our time, and we let life get the better of us. And we're level 18, which means, 1, we get to pick a new skill, and 2, we get to have the highest upgraded engine, too, if we wanted to go upgrade that shit. Anyway, what do we want to take? Do we want to take high-value cargo, fragile cargo, or just-in-time delivery? I don't think we need another just-in-time delivery. I think we might as well go for one of these two. I'm going to go for high-value cargo. Why? I don't really know. I don't know which ones we get more of. If I did some research, that'd be cool, but I honestly don't care enough for that. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of American Truck Simulator. It went pretty well, and I'm